Chanakya Niti delves into the life of Chanakya, the historical and cultural context of his teachings, the key themes in Chanakya Niti, and the relevance of his wisdom in contemporary times. Chanakya Niti, an exposition of ancient wisdom. Introduction. Chanakya Niti is a collection of aphorisms, maxims, and guidelines attributed to Chanakya, also known as Kautilya or Vishnugupta, a prominent ancient Indian teacher, philosopher, economist, and political strategist. Best known as the architect behind the Maurya Empire and the author of the seminal treatise Arthashastra. Chanakya's writings have influenced not only political thought and strategy but also ethical and social dimensions of leadership and life. The principles encapsulated in Chanakya Niti offer insights into the art of statecraft, personal conduct, management, and the pursuit of prosperity. This note explores Chanakya Niti in depth by examining the historical background of Chanakya, outlining the key themes and lessons in his teachings, analyzing his strategies on governance and ethics, and considering their applicability in modern society. Through this exploration, we seek to understand how Chanakya's timeless wisdom continues to offer guidance on leadership, strategic planning, and personal development. Historical background and life of Chanakya. Early life and education. Chanakya was born in a period of political turbulence in ancient India, around the 4th century BCE. He is believed to have been born in a humble family and went on to become a scholar in the Takshashila University, a renowned center of learning during that era. His education in subjects such as political science, economics, and philosophy laid the foundation for his later work. It was during his rigorous academic training that Chanakya developed a deep understanding of human behavior, statecraft, and the principles that govern societies. The role in the Maurya Empire. Chanakya is most famously known for his role in the establishment of the Maurya Empire. After witnessing the decline of the Nanda dynasty, he turned his attention to a young prince named Chandragupta Maurya. Recognizing the prince's potential and armed with his own vast knowledge of political strategy, Chanakya mentored Chandragupta. Together, they executed a series of calculated strategies that eventually led to the overthrow of the Nanda dynasty and the establishment of the Mauryan rule. The policies and administrative systems put forth by Chanakya helped create one of the largest and most organized empire in Indian history. Chanakya's writings and legacy. Chanakya's teachings have survived millennia through texts such as the Arthashastra and Chanakya Niti. The Arthashastra is a comprehensive treatise on governance, economics, and military strategy, outlining policies that touch upon every aspect of administration. In contrast, Chanakya Niti, with its concise aphorisms and moral guidelines, focuses on personal behavior, ethics, and practical wisdom for navigating the complexities of life and leadership. While many of his political strategies were aimed at statecraft and empire building, the ethical dimensions of his advice were equally significant. His aphorisms touch upon themes of honesty, integrity, prudence, and the importance of self-discipline. This synthesis of pragmatic political strategy and ethical conduct has allowed Chanakya's teachings to transcend time and remain relevant across diverse fields, including modern management, political science, and personal development. Overview of Chanakya Niti. Definition and scope. Chanakya Niti is often described as a compendium of life lessons, encapsulating advice on personal behavior, social interactions, and the art of governance. Unlike the broader and more detailed Arthashastra, which is primarily a political and economic treatise, Chanakya Niti consists of succinct statements that capture the essence of his philosophical outlook. These guidelines are not limited to rulers and statesmen. They are designed for anyone seeking wisdom in leading a successful and balanced life. Structure and style. The style of Chanakya Niti is marked by brevity and clarity. Each aphorism or maxim is crafted to impart a specific lesson, often employing metaphors, analogies, and concise language that is both memorable and practical. This literary style not only made the teachings accessible to a broader audience in ancient times but has also ensured their endurance through oral tradition and written records. The structure of Chanakya Niti is such that it encourages reflection and application. Its directives are as much about ethical introspection as they are about pragmatic decision-making. Core themes and philosophical underpinnings. Chanakya Niti encompasses several core themes that reflect his worldview. These include 1. Pragmatism in realpolitik. Chanakya's advice often reflects a keen understanding of power dynamics and the necessity of pragmatism in political and personal affairs. He recognized that idealism must sometimes yield to the practical demands of governance and survival. 2. Ethics and morality. While Chanakya is known for his ruthless political strategies, his teachings also emphasize the importance of ethics and morality. He believed that personal integrity, self-discipline, and ethical behavior are indispensable for sustainable success. 3. Wisdom and prudence. Many aphorisms focus on the importance of wisdom, foresight, and cautious decision-making. Chanakya stressed that impulsive actions often lead to unintended consequences, advocating instead for thoughtful and measured responses. 4. Self-reliance and personal development. Beyond political strategy, Chanakya Niti offers insights into personal growth and the cultivation of inner strength. His emphasis on self-reliance, continuous learning, and mental fortitude speaks to the timeless human quest for self-improvement. 5. Social harmony and justice. Although he was a master strategist, Chanakya also held that a well-ordered society depends on justice and social harmony. His teachings underscore the need for balanced governance that upholds fairness and accountability. Detailed analysis of key maxims in Chanakya Niti. Below is an exploration of several significant maxims found in Chanakya Niti, along with their interpretations and contemporary applications. 1. The value of prudence and foresight. One of the recurring themes in Chanakya Niti is the importance of careful planning and foresight. Chanakya advises that every action should be weighed against its long-term consequences. He cautions against impulsivity, reminding us that the seed of future success is often sown through meticulous planning. Interpretation. This maxim underscores the need to think ahead in both personal and professional contexts. Whether making decisions about investments, career moves, or even daily routines, a measured approach often yields better outcomes than hasty actions. The principle of "look before you leap" is as relevant today as it was in ancient times. Modern application. In today's fast-paced world, where decisions are often made rapidly, Chanakya's emphasis on foresight can serve as a counterbalance. Leaders and managers are encouraged to adopt strategic planning and risk assessment practices. Moreover, individuals can benefit from reflecting on the long-term impact of their choices, thereby avoiding potential pitfalls. 2. The art of effective leadership. Chanakya Niti contains several insights into what makes an effective leader. Chanakya believed that a true leader must be both just and pragmatic. possessing the ability to make tough decisions without compromising ethical standards. Interpretation. Effective leadership, according to Chanakya, is not about wielding power for personal gain but about serving the greater good. A leader should be firm yet compassionate, balancing the needs of the state and its citizens. The emphasis is on building trust, maintaining discipline, and ensuring justice. Modern application. Today's leadership paradigms, especially in corporate and political spheres, resonate with Chanakya's insights. Leaders are encouraged to foster transparency, accountability, and empathy by aligning their actions with ethical values. Modern leaders can inspire confidence and loyalty in their teams and communities. 3. Strategic diplomacy and conflict management in Chanakya Niti. There are numerous recommendations on how to handle conflicts and manage relationships with adversaries. Chanakya was known for his skill in diplomacy, advocating for strategies that minimize unnecessary conflicts while preserving national interests. Interpretation. This maxim teaches that not every conflict needs to be met with aggression. Sometimes, the wisest course of action is to negotiate, form alliances, or strategically retreat to consolidate power. Understanding the nature of one's adversaries in the context of the conflict is key to managing tensions effectively. Modern application. In international relations and corporate negotiations alike, strategic diplomacy is critical, whether it's managing competitive business relationships or navigating geopolitical challenges. The principles of measured conflict management can lead to more sustainable and mutually beneficial outcomes. 4. The importance of economic acumen. Chanakya is often credited with laying the groundwork for economic policy through his treatise on statecraft. His maxims in Chanakya Niti stress the importance of economic prudence, resource management, and the role of trade in ensuring the prosperity of a state. Interpretation. Economic acumen is a recurring theme in Chanakya's writings. He understood that a state's strength lies not only in its military might but also in its economic foundation. Wealth creation, efficient resource management, and strategic investments are necessary to maintain a stable and prosperous society. Modern application. In today's globalized economy, economic management remains a central concern for both governments and businesses. Chanakya's principles encourage a balanced approach to economic policy, one that prioritizes long-term stability over short-term gains. Financial prudence, strategic planning, and ethical management are as relevant now as they were in ancient times. 5. Personal discipline and self-reliance. Another significant aspect of Chanakya Niti is its focus on personal discipline. Chanakya believed that the strength of a state or an organization ultimately depends on the discipline and moral character of its leaders and citizens. Interpretation. At its core, this maxim is a call for self-improvement. By cultivating discipline, self-control, and a commitment to learning, individuals can overcome personal challenges and contribute positively to society. Chanakya stressed that success is the result of consistent effort and the ability to control one's desires and impulses. Modern application. Today, self-help and personal development are major areas of focus in both professional and personal realms. The idea of building resilience, fostering discipline, and pursuing continuous improvement is echoed in modern management practices and personal development programs. Whether it is through structured routines, meditation, or lifelong learning, the principles of self-reliance remain vital. 6. Ethics, integrity, and social responsibility. While Chanakya is sometimes seen as a pragmatic strategist, Many of his aphorisms in Chanakya Niti also emphasize the need for ethical behavior and social responsibility. He believed that true power and success come from maintaining integrity and serving the common good. Interpretation. Ethics and integrity are presented as cornerstones of both personal and political life. Chanakya's maxims often remind individuals that short-term gains achieved through unethical means eventually lead to long-term failure. Instead, a commitment to honesty, fairness, and justice is essential for sustainable success. Modern application. In the modern world, issues of corporate governance, social justice, and ethical leadership are more pertinent than ever. Organizations and leaders who prioritize transparency, ethical practices, and corporate social responsibility are more likely to earn the trust of their stakeholders. Chanakya's wisdom thus finds resonance in contemporary debates about business ethics and public accountability. 7. The balance between ambition and contentment. One of the subtle themes in Chanakya Niti is the balance between ambition and contentment. While Chanakya encourages striving for success, he also warns against the perils of greed and unbridled ambition. There is a recurring notion that personal ambition should be tempered with humility and a sense of duty towards others. Interpretation. This maxim speaks to the human dilemma of wanting more while being content with what one has. Chanakya recognized that ambition, if left unchecked, can lead to destructive behaviors. Conversely, contentment without ambition may result in stagnation. The ideal state is one where ambition is pursued with a grounded and ethical approach. Modern application. In today's competitive environment, individuals often face the challenge of balancing career aspirations with personal well-being. Chanakya's teachings remind us that the pursuit of success should not come at the cost of ethical integrity or personal relationships. In business, too, a balance between aggressive growth and sustainable practices is crucial for long-term success. Chanakya Niti and its relevance in modern times. Leadership and management. Many of Chanakya's maxims can be directly applied to contemporary leadership and management practices. Modern business leaders, corporate strategists, and policymakers often draw inspiration from his emphasis on strategic planning, ethical governance, and disciplined execution. In today's dynamic business environment, where uncertainties and competitive pressures are high, the wisdom of Chanakya Niti offers a framework for making informed and principled decisions. Modern management theories, such as strategic leadership, change management, and ethical governance, mirror many of the principles found in Chanakya's teachings. For instance, the focus on long-term planning and risk management in his work aligns closely with contemporary approaches to business strategy. Likewise, his emphasis on personal discipline and continuous self-improvement is a cornerstone of modern leadership development programs. Economic policy and public administration. Chanakya's insights into economic management and resource allocation have had a lasting impact on public administration. His principles emphasize that the prosperity of a state hinges on a well-managed economy, just governance, and the strategic use of resources. Governments today continue to grapple with issues such as fiscal discipline, sustainable development, and the equitable distribution of resources. In this context, Chanakya's writings serve as a reminder of the importance of prudent economic policies and transparent governance. The ethical dimension of his economic advice also plays a role in modern debates about corporate governance and public accountability. Chanakya's teachings advocate for a balanced approach where economic efficiency does not come at the expense of social justice and ethical conduct. This integrated perspective is increasingly relevant in an era where economic decisions are scrutinized for their social and environmental impact. Personal development and self-help. Chanakya Niti's focus on self-reliance, discipline, and ethical living is particularly resonant in the realm of personal development. In an age where self-help literature and mindfulness practices are widely popular, Chanakya's aphorisms offer timeless guidance on managing one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. His advice on balancing ambition with contentment, and the importance of self-discipline, provides a blueprint for personal growth that is both practical and deeply philosophical. Many modern self-help methodologies, from goal-setting frameworks to mindfulness practices, echo Chanakya's emphasis on self-mastery. By incorporating principles of introspection, disciplined routines, and ethical conduct, individuals can cultivate a balanced life that promotes both personal success and societal well-being. The intersection of ethics and pragmatism. One of the most compelling aspects of Chanakya Niti is its balance between ethical considerations and pragmatic action. While Chanakya is often portrayed as a master strategist willing to employ harsh measures when necessary, his teachings also stress that true success is built on a foundation of integrity and ethical behavior. This duality is particularly relevant in today's complex social and business environments, where the pressure to achieve results can sometimes lead to ethical compromises. In modern corporate and political landscapes, the challenge of balancing results with responsibility is ever present. Chanakya's wisdom reminds us that sustainable success is not achieved by sacrificing ethical values, but rather by integrating them into every aspect of decision-making. This perspective is invaluable for leaders who must navigate the competing demands of profitability, social responsibility, and long-term sustainability. Chanakya Niti. Lessons for everyday life. Building strong relationships. A recurring theme in Chanakya Niti is the importance of building and nurturing strong relationships. Chanakya advised that success in both personal and professional spheres is greatly enhanced by the ability to form alliances, build trust, and manage conflicts wisely. His aphorisms encourage us to be discerning about whom we associate with and to value relationships that are based on mutual respect and integrity. In today's interconnected world, where networking and collaboration are critical, these lessons remain profoundly relevant. Whether in a family, social circle, or workplace, the ability to communicate effectively, resolve disputes, and maintain harmonious relationships is key to long-term success and well-being. The role of self-reflection and continuous learning. Chanakya's teachings emphasize the need for self-reflection and continuous learning. He believed that knowledge is the cornerstone of effective leadership and personal growth. By constantly questioning one's assumptions and seeking new insights, individuals can overcome complacency and adapt to changing circumstances. This message resonates strongly in the modern era of rapid technological change and information overload. Lifelong learning, the pursuit of new skills, and the willingness to adapt are essential for both personal and professional success. Chanakya's emphasis on education and intellectual curiosity serves as a powerful reminder that growth is an ongoing process that requires dedication and humility. The importance of moral courage. Another significant lesson from Chanakya Niti is the importance of moral courage, the strength to stand by one's principles even in the face of adversity. Chanakya's own life was marked by moments when he had to make difficult choices for the greater good, despite personal risk. His writings encourage individuals to cultivate the courage to do what is right, even when it is not the easiest path. Moral courage is an essential quality in today's world, where ethical dilemmas are common in both personal and professional settings. Whether it is standing up against injustice, speaking truth to power, or simply making decisions that align with one's values. The ability to act with moral fortitude is a timeless virtue that Chanakya championed. The balance of material and spiritual aspirations. Chanakya Niti also addresses the balance between material success and spiritual well-being, while acknowledging the importance of wealth and power. Chanakya warned that the relentless pursuit of material gains without regard for ethical values or inner peace can lead to corruption and personal ruin. His teachings suggest that true prosperity is holistic, encompassing not only material wealth but also mental peace, ethical conduct, and spiritual fulfillment. This balanced view is particularly valuable in a world where consumerism and materialism often overshadow more profound human values. By integrating material ambitions with spiritual and ethical considerations, individuals can lead lives that are both successful and deeply fulfilling. The enduring legacy of Chanakya Niti influence on political thought and strategy. The influence of Chanakya Niti on political thought and strategy cannot be overstated. His writings have been studied by leaders, scholars, and strategists across centuries, serving as a guide for effective governance and statecraft. The principles of prudence, strategic foresight, and ethical leadership found in Chanakya's teachings continue to inform modern political strategies and public administration practices. Chanakya's legacy is evident in the way modern policymakers and strategists approach challenges, by blending tactical acumen with ethical considerations, and by recognizing that sustainable governance depends on a delicate balance of power, justice, and economic management. Impact on business and management. In recent decades, there has been a growing interest in applying ancient wisdom to modern management practices. Chanakya Niti, with its emphasis on strategy, discipline, and ethical conduct, has found a receptive audience in the world of business. Entrepreneurs and corporate leaders alike have drawn inspiration from his teachings, applying principles of strategic planning, risk management, and effective leadership to navigate the complexities of the modern marketplace. The timeless advice on building strong relationships, fostering continuous learning, and maintaining integrity under pressure provides valuable lessons for managers striving to balance profitability with responsibility. In this way, Chanakya Niti serves as a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern challenges. Cultural and philosophical relevance. Beyond its practical applications, Chanakya Niti holds a significant place in the cultural and philosophical heritage of India. The maxims offer a window into the intellectual and ethical milieu of ancient India, reflecting a synthesis of pragmatism, spirituality, and moral philosophy. For many, the study of Chanakya Niti is not merely an academic pursuit but a journey into the deeper dimensions of life, where success, morality, and human fulfillment converge. In contemporary discourse, Chanakya's teachings are often invoked in debates about leadership, governance, and personal responsibility. His aphorisms continue to inspire those who seek a life of balance, discipline, and ethical clarity. Whether one is a student of history, a business leader, or an individual on a personal quest for growth, the lessons of Chanakya Niti remain profoundly relevant. Reflections on the timeless nature of Chanakya's wisdom. The duality of Chanakya's persona. Chanakya is often remembered for the apparent duality in his persona, the wise mentor who espoused high moral standards, and the shrewd strategist known for his ruthless methods in statecraft. This duality is not contradictory but rather a reflection of the complex nature of leadership and human endeavor. Chanakya recognized that in the realm of politics and power, idealism must often be tempered with pragmatism. However, his underlying message was that true success is ultimately rooted in ethical conduct and a commitment to the common good. Lessons in resilience and adaptability. One of the key lessons from Chanakya Niti is the importance of resilience. Life, whether in the arena of politics or in personal endeavors, is fraught with challenges and setbacks. Chanakya's teachings remind us that perseverance, adaptability, and the willingness to learn from mistakes are essential for overcoming obstacles. His aphorisms encourage individuals to remain steadfast in their purpose, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to always be prepared for unforeseen challenges. Practical wisdom for daily living. Perhaps the most enduring aspect of Chanakya Niti is its applicability to everyday life. From managing finances to nurturing relationships, from strategic decision-making in business to personal growth, the maxims offer clear and practical guidance. They serve as a reminder that wisdom is not just the domain of scholars and rulers, but a practical tool that can help individuals navigate the complexities of life. In a world that often values speed and superficial achievements, the deliberate and reflective approach championed by Chanakya offers a counterbalance, a call to slow down, assess, and act with wisdom and integrity. Conclusion. Chanakya Niti stands as a testament to the enduring nature of ancient wisdom.